Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to another Total War video with the Terminator. In this video, I want to showcase a mod that overhauls the Rome 2 DLC Wrath of Sparta into a really enjoyable campaign with great unit variety, a new recruitment system, double the number of playable factions, as well as gameplay features that have been ported over from the other DLCs. Being developed by Gyrosmeister, Demetrios Poliokertes is a mod still in development, but that offers a solid player experience set during the wars of the Diadochi, with Demetrius of Macedon rising to power to challenge the other Greek city-states, and even the Gallic invasion of Greece making an impromptu appearance. It's a highly underrated mod in my eyes that needs more attention, so in this video I'll be running through some of the key features in the mod and why you should definitely give it a shot. So let's dive right in. The mod comes with 8 playable factions, including Macedon, led by Demetrius, Lysimachos, who essentially in the time period is the Basileus of Thrace and the Anatolian side of the map, Epirus, led by Pyrrhus of course, Ptolemy, Athens, Sparta, the Aetolian League, and Bithynia. As the time period is set during the wars of the Diadochi, each faction has a very unique starting position and set of circumstances. Take Athens for example. Surrounded by other Greek city-states that don't really like you, a vassal of Macedon, things actually seem quite dire, but the Athenians have a brilliant, diverse roster and have one of the most defensible cities in the game. Or Macedon, for example. Epirus is to the west and will no doubt invade. There's the ongoing war with Lysimachos, and other Greek city-states down south despise your power in the region. All this makes playing the faction quite difficult. But the replayability, guys, is immense. As Macedon, you could turtle up and build up your economy before getting into the wars, or you could focus on consolidating your foothold into southern Greece by destroying Sparta, or you could face Pyrrhus head on before he gets round to invading you, all the while keeping an eye on your northern border for that Gallic invasion. It's this wide range of options for your campaign that partly makes this mod so great. Coupled with the diverse rosters and improved gameplay mechanics from the Rise of the Republic and Empire Divided DLCs, you have a seriously great mod here. Speaking of these mechanics, the mod adds banditry, plague, and new government actions to the DLC that were not included before. That means you need to keep a close eye on sanitation and buildings that provide bonuses against local banditry. And of course, you've got new unique government actions. So if you go into the politics tab in your faction, you'll see something like this, a government action you can take that adds bonuses in various ways at the cost of gold. Family trees have also been overhauled with historically accurate family members, unique leader traits that make specific people stand out, and all of this again gives you a real sense of immersion compared to what we had before. And there's plenty more to talk about from a campaign perspective. Scripted events that introduce the Gallic invasion, or the formation of the breakaway Thracian kingdom, or the new and expanded building chains for various factions like religious buildings or administration buildings. But the cherry on top for this mod has to be the unit diversity and the overhauled recruitment system. One of the biggest issues players had with Wrath of Sparta when it first launched was the real lack of unit diversity, and this mod attempts to resolve that by not only adding loads of new recruitable mercenaries and local units, but also by mixing up how you are able to recruit units. So now all factions have a separate stables building chain they need to have to access cavalry units, and some specific factions have their own unique recruitment buildings to make them stand out even further. The Spartans, for example, have 2 new different recruitment chains, the Homioi and the Perikoi, giving you 2 different sets of unit types. The Ptolemies, on the other hand, have a native chain that mostly unlocks Egyptian and other non-Greek units, as well as a Cleruchia chain which unlocks the Greek units. Beautiful looking units that are unique and that force you to choose what you need at that moment. This is a great piece of work that adds so much depth to such a simple part of the game. I mean, honestly, this kind of recruitment system could be added to future Total War games as well. And then there's the units themselves, which look fantastic. The mod adds hundreds of units and reskins existing units to make them look more vibrant and more diverse, giving the DLC the much needed battle variety it so badly lacked. I played my first campaign as Sparta, as you can tell, and getting up close and personal in my battles to watch my hoplites pin down and obliterate the enemy was a real joy to see. While there haven't been too many changes to how battle mechanics work, there's been some decent work in unit rebalancing with all the new units introduced to make gameplay a bit more dynamic and mainly to make battles last longer than 10 minutes, meaning you really need more tactical thought into how you play your battles. Units look and feel realistic, they are named accurately, and they all don great looking equipment that really does make this mod stand out in the genre. So if you're looking for some historical accuracy with fun gameplay that makes the Wrath of Sparta DLC what it could have been from the start, then this mod is definitely it. And that's it for today, guys. Demetrios Poliokertes is a brilliant mod that's been in development for a few years now to make a solid attempt at making Wrath of Sparta more playable and impressively more replayable. The new campaign mechanics are so worth it. The authentic representation of the time period gives me a real sense of immersion, and the sheer scale of new recruitment options and how you go about recruiting is seriously well done. Link to the mod is in the description below, but also definitely hop on by the mod's Discord channel for more regular updates, multiplayer battles and campaigns, or if you want to feedback, I'm sure Gyrosmeister would really appreciate it. Before ending the video here, I also just want to mention that Gyrosmeister has got a few other mods he's worked on and that I'll add in the video description below, including The Last Stand of the Greeks, another fantastic mod similar to this one that focuses on the Macedonian uprising of 150 BC. It includes lots of new units as well as new factions like the Romans, so well worth checking out. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you did, give it a like and drop any thoughts or questions in the comment section below. Subscribe for more Total War content, gameplay, and news, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.